I have heard you loud and clear, my friends. Where is Gordon Bell? Let's go find out. Welcome in, my friends. It's the end of year 18, and I skipped Gordon. I didn't mean to. He's no longer on the short list, which is generally not a good sign. However, my friends, he is alive. He's alive. Kind of. He never left Canada. I've got my, sorry, that's my Total Soccer Show scarf that you're seeing through because I'm using the blue side of my green and blue screen. I think Gordon's a pretty good-looking assistant manager. To start, it's just that he never left Canada. FC Vorkuta, Calvary FC for far too long, and then Toronto FC on loan, and then for 6 years on a permanent deal. 125 caps, 8 goals. Surely he can have something. We still get to keep his career stats. He just hasn't been picked up yet. So sorry that I missed you, Gordon. I was going through the short list and it didn't even cross my mind. And he favors Greg Berhalter despite Greg's absolute atrocious record with Toronto FC. Oh dear, my friends, the short list has gotten much shorter. I'm going to have to pull up the list so I don't forget somebody like we did with good old Gordon. So let's start with the players that still exist. It's players. It's Andrew Wood. This is the inflection point of the save, it seems. Not that it's over. We still get to see some managerial careers, and I actually enjoyed that part of it. Looking at it, you know, the last time we did this as a full experiment, it's going like, okay, what did they move on and go do? Sorry if you can hear my dog barking. It's fantastic. Andrew's 34. 142 caps. Yeah, 79 goals. He's still hanging out. Did they do the contract? No, he still got. He could go another 2 years. He's got 1 year left on the current deal. He's not really playing. I don't think they're gonna do the extension if they've only given you 1 start and 1 sub. Now, to be fair, in those 2 games, he gave him a 7.3. 4 continental subs on a 6.75 is not as good, and the international is down to a 6.53 on 3 starts. He finished last season with 19 total appearances. Did he have an injury? I mean, kinda, yeah. No, 2 weeks. Depending on, yeah. This is the only part between last episode and this episode that yeah. The form has disappeared. I'm gonna have to. I don't know if it matters now. I'm gonna, because by the time you're seeing this, I haven't actually vacationed forward or holidayed forward till the end of year 19. So I'm gonna take everybody off the short list and add them onto the player short list, or my friends, the staff short list. Andrew's still around. What competition? That 55th in the world, thereabouts still. He's still scoring in African nations qualifying. Yeah, gets in 8.1. And then I guess he played here. Did he also play? No. Oh, interesting. But he played in these 2 games. So he's playing in the first 2 World Cup qualifying, but then not in these. But then again, he's back. So it was September. So he had that 2-week injury. So I wonder if it was right here, and that's why he wasn't involved in these 2 games, and then they won them. That's generally not a good idea. All right, next it's Josh Payne. Yes. Still with Sevilla. 130 grand. Still the original deal. Yes. No. Yes, we saw that last episode. Sorry. 26 starts, 8 subs, 5 goals, 7 assists, a 702. I think it's pretty solid if you ask me. 7 continental starts, 3 continental subs, 1 assist on a 698. That's all right. No cup games, which is kind of odd. They play cups in Spain, right? Like that's still a thing, right? And again, yeah, we can't see the ball. Of course we can't see the ball. It's great. Is that just, is he gonna turn 30? I kind of think. What do you think, viewer? Leave a comment. Do you think Josh is either going to get an extension or play for like another year or 2? I think those technicals and mentals combined, unless he has like some terrible injury that destroys his physicals, I actually think he could play a couple more years. He doesn't have staff attributes. He's like, not today. What do you think? Do you think? I think he could play. Again, I'm not saying necessarily La Liga level, but like if he wanted to, he could drop down a level and continue to dominate. Oh, and by the way, quick update on Andrew's coaching stats. He has a national C, and to be clear, Josh does not have stat attributes. Okay, Brian McGee is still around. Lazio. He went on the loan. He goes and someone left a great comment. It's like he plays forever for Tottenham and kind of doesn't do a whole lot, and they didn't really play him consistently. And then he comes in and steals at the end of his career a Premier League title, which is just fantastic. Last season though, 26 starts on a 6.9 in Serie A. They paid $5 million. Pekka has made so much money off of Brian McGee, assuming he's still his agent. Never mind. And he wants a new deal. Every time we see Brian McGee, he wants a new deal. Every time. I cannot wait to look at like the attributes. I don't think you can look at the hidden attributes, but I can't wait to see like what is causing this. Is there something in player attributes? I'm not a database designer if you haven't been able to pick this up yet. What would cause a player to constantly be like, new club, I'm unhappy. New club, I want a new contract, right? Like, what is the deal with that? He's got a year left. He got 11 more international appearances. They could extend him for a year. He's not going to be happy about it because, you know, I want to get paid. And I think Brian could continue to play too because of the physicals. The technicals aren't great, but like, he's doing all right. It's crazy. 11 more appearances. Let's see. World Cup second round. They made it the second round. You know, I've had people tell me in the comments, Chile not so good, but hey, you made the World Cup and you made it to the second round in a group with Holland and Iran, right? Now, Brian played a 7.1 in the win, a 6.4 in the draw, and then a 6.5 in the loss to Australia. So I don't know if losing to Australia is that, you know, something to hang your hat on. The rest are all like friendlies warming up for it. But I guess, you know, look at the group here. 31 points. They did all right. They've come good. They've come good, my friends. All right, next actual player, and then we'll hunt down the other ones. It's Liam Flanagan, my friends, and he has got himself marked to retire in 12 days, or 10 days. Yeah, physically, yeah, that makes sense. But it's still kind of sad. Released on a free from Birmingham. He didn't even play. It's like he wasn't even there. He gave a 6.0 and a friendly. That's quite poor. I can see why they didn't extend after. I mean, it's kind of harsh though. Like he didn't. I mean, was he there for like morale? I mean, he's a determination 6, so you wouldn't want him like mentoring players. But he's quite good in some areas from a center back. Maybe he was like coaching the young lads on headers. Oh, he had a dislocated shoulder. Oh, and it was in training. He wasn't even playing, and he dislocated his shoulder. That's brutal. Oh, that's brutal. Now, he's okay. I mean, he's an under 18 coach. Yeah, 16, right? So, like, throw him in on the defensive under 18s and give him some time. National C, but I'm not dead yet, says Liam. Yeah, we're already to Chris Carpenter, so you can start doing the math on who's disappeared, because I'm going in reverse alphabetical order except for Gordon Bell. We already did that. Chris Carpenter's at Tottenham. My brain was trying to get that out to you. I didn't even look. Oh, no. Oh, no. That is... a couple seasons too late for me, I think is what I would call it. That's a January transfer window deal, too. 15 starts, 2 subs, 5 goals, 6 assists on a 7.63. Plus a 7.45 and 6 continental appearances with a brace and an assist. And then he turns around and the latter half of the season gives him 13 starts with a sub, 5 goals, 3 assists on a 7.25 with 6 continental starts with a goal on a 6.56. That's not very good, that part. But the league play, again, I think if they had sold here, 7.73 coming off the height of his powers, I think you at least get 20 million for him, right? You get some of that investment back. Like, you know, 5.25 might seem like something, but maybe it's splitting hairs, but I just go like, it's not very good. But he gets to stay around. They give him a 18-month deal, no extension, Pekka got paid because he got at least a 2.5, what was that? Probably 2.75 million euro loyalty bonus. Loyalty bonus is one of the most difficult phrases I think I have to say in Football Manager. Do you agree or not? Thumbs up? Yeah. He's still a good player too. I'd be surprised if he's done after a season, right? In 2039. I think he's going to keep going on. He doesn't have any staff attributes. He you know, plans, would prefer coaching long term. At least Pekka's still his agent, gets in. I think he's going to keep going on. All right. Bye, friends. It's Joe Bridgeman. We'll have to go back. We'll go back and look to see if Chris got a testimonial is the yes. You know, I said this in the Discord. We have a channel in the Discord for the Euros, and we've been watching games together. It's a fantastic community thing. I'm sorry. Anybody that artificially grays their hair, that ain't it. The real deal, baby. The real deal. Joe Bridgeman surely has some gray hair at PSG. Still kicking on. And they have... Okay. Did they already give him this? Or did I just miss it? He's good until 2040. I mean, are they going to build a statue of the guy? 14 appearances, 11 of those being starts on a 6-9-1 in the league, 5 continental with a goal on a 7-1-8. They're not using him as much in the cup. That makes sense. Like, rest the old man. Rest the old man. But he's still, I mean, now he's a fringe player. How can you pay a fringe player 200 grand? Somebody explain this to me. Goodness me. Injuries. He had the flu. That's it. Cool. Staff attributes. Again, I think this has improved. I don't remember, but it's not bad. He's resolute, national A, 2-star reputation. I think he's going to get a gig after they build the statue of him outside of the stadium in Paris. It was Mauricio Pochettino stadium grounds thing. The thing from, you saw it. Last but not least player, my friend, says Greg Baxter. Baxter, at his time at Leeds, has come to an end. Oh, he didn't even play all last season. He gave him 2 starts, 9 subs the previous season, and then it was kind of like time to wind it down. That's his first season that he gave a 6.75, except the first season he was with the club, which wasn't even a full season. So he'd reached his max, but they honored the deal. You love that. Hey, we want you around. Maybe he was doing some mentoring. I mean, look at these. I mean, legend. It doesn't say that he's retiring. He's looking for a new club. I mean, Sterling Albion? I mean, we would take you, brother. Just leave him in that number 6 spot. Like, don't make him run. He just stands there, positions well, and tackles. There's not a whole lot to show you. Except, okay, I did tell you about Chris. Okay, let's see. Hold on. Did Greg Baxter Greg get a testimonial? Surely. He was there forever. Pereira. You gotta be kidding me. Shackleton. And we're down to 10 years ago. Surely they would have done it by then. That's a shame. Let's go check Chris. Get in. Carpenter gets a testimonial. A draw against Lille. But at least he got one. Maybe they're gonna call Greg back and be like, "Hey man, you want to preseason?" I don't know. He's busy. He's getting the club. He's busy. Let's go find our other players. Well, apparently I think we're just missing 2 others beside Gordon. First up, it's Mr. Kev. I don't think Mr. Kev is gonna get a gig. All 1s and some 4s and a 5 and then some mental attributes, but he's balanced. He has a national C. How does that guy have a half-star reputation? Explain that to me. He's had a really good career. How is this half-star? Montpellier, Antwerp, Standard Liège, Stuttgart paid a big value for him, right? Surely that would help your reputation. I don't know how reputation works in FM. I'm just talking about, like, you know, hey, remember when they paid $41.5 million for that guy? And then Real Madrid bought him 3 seasons later? And then PSG bought him 6-7 seasons later for the same amount of money? Surely that would be higher than half a star. I mean, I know he went to the Cherries on a free and got relegated, but come on. Yeah. Mr. Keb, thanks for your support. And our last coach now, or player/coach person, is Peter Doyle. I don't think that surprises any of us. He wasn't playing at Siscom 1948. He has decided to hang up his boots and get into coaching as an assistant manager, apparently, or a coach. I mean, the assistant manager you could see, but at like a youth level, except he's terrible at working with youth, so you kind of can't see that. I mean, we'll hold out hope, right? He's working on, or no, he's got a national C with a 1 1/4 star reputation. I don't know. Pekka is holding on though, and he's got the 2 best players left. Either the other ones he's kicked to the curb, or maybe, you know, they've decided to go elsewhere. But he's still got Josh and Chris. We now have more people on the staff shortlist than on the player shortlist, my friends, because all of them are now pretty much eligible for the staff shortlist. What do you think, my friends? Hit that like button. Thanks for your support. We'll see you next time.